Okay, I know the video is probably not the best because I'm on my computer right now, and I'm going to be on the computer all day today, just going through all my reference material. I got literally thousands of photographs that, like the muscles here with the under muscles and then the upper muscles. These are out of books, and I've scanned them all in my computer so I can find them easily. And what I do is I take one view and then I just flip it in a photo so I've got it on the other side too, so that when I'm working on the right side of the horse like this one or the left side of the horse, I've got the muscle layout for both of them, so I don't have to convert the muscles in my mind when I'm working on the right side. And same with all the rib cage and stuff like that. But let me get it out of this. This shows you all the pictures I've got just for the anatomy. I take pictures of horses like here for just the chest area, showing the muscles in that, and then see, you can see it a little bit closer. And it shows, something, I took pictures yesterday, but it's winter time, and quite honestly, the horses are covered in thick fur right now, so it doesn't really show the musculature that I need. But I just go through all these pictures, and I've gone out in the field and actually photographed these things so that for this purpose, for me to be able to use this as reference for different things. Even have some drawings out of an old book that dates back to maybe the 60s that I had. That's why the yellow paper. But it had some great drawings showing the muscle movement in the legs, like in there. That's a tough area to try to figure out all those muscles and how complex they are. The thing that you find out, though, once you start looking at the muscles and stuff like that, and see, I'll take a picture in a parade and get a detail of a horse walking by with just good shading so I can see how the muscles are. And you got to be careful because that's a quarter horse, and Western horses aren't quite as thick as that. They're quite a bit thinner, but it shows me the muscles in the legs, and the same with that one. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, so that's what I'm going to be basically doing today. Also been working out my itinerary for my trip to Baltimore, Maryland on the 21st. You will be taken along on my trip. I'm going to be going back to Baltimore and then over to where is the place? It's in eastern or western Maryland. It's about 3 hours drive east of or west of Baltimore. The place I'm going to photograph the model in the 1725 garb that for this John Lovewell commission I'm working on. And so just like I said, I'm going through all this stuff, and then I pick out and copy and paste into a folder all the pieces of reference that I need, so that I can print those out and have them handy when I work. This is the head, the skull. And of course, and then this is a article that was in an old magazine of our copy of Art of the West, or not Art of the West, but Western Horseman. That basically, this is an old time Indian pony. You can see that horse doesn't have hardly any neck at all. That's how ugly these horses were back in the old days. That's Chief, let's see, Standing Hawk, and about 1870. But if I actually sculpted a Indian pony the way they really looked, I'd never sell a bronze. And you got to understand the kind of horses that they had. Now, for instance, this one is I think it's a cayuse, but I'm not certain on that. Clayback horse somewhere in Utah. On an ugly but tough Western horse. Anyway, But this is a great article on Western horses and horses in art articles. There's a cowboy on horseback in the 1880s or 90s, and this particular type of horse is called blue corn. And it's so sometime mistaken for an Appaloosa. That's what I should have said. So that's a style of horse from the Old West. This one is a primitive barb horse. Now, barbs were brought over by the Spaniards in the 1500s and 1400s, that would have been 1400s, but about 1500s and 1600s, and that's what the Indians got. And there's a lot of barbs mixtures out here in the West in the wild horses. This is a barb here, and what I've done down here, it looks like I've blacked out something, but actually I highlighted this with yellow marker, but that comes off black. It was just to highlight the information I needed. This is a Spanish barb here. And if you notice, the fetlocks have more hair on them. It's just the type of thing they have. This is a cayuse. Now, a cayuse is a type of Western horse. If you've ever seen the sculpture of at the end of the trail with the Indian bent over with the spear down, and it's a real famous sculpture that was done back in the beginning of the 1900s. That was a cayuse that he was sitting on, and that's a cayuse that he sculpted. Again, that photograph. Now, these are pictures I took of an Indian model with the horse, and you can see the type of, he's got a antelope style headstall, which has rawhide antelope horns on it, which is kind of cool. This is Michael Terry. He's out of Salem, Oregon, and he's a professional Indian model. He makes all his clothing authentic. So anyway, that's what I'm doing today, is just going through all my stuff. Let's see if I can get the other one. This is from a book that was published that I got on horse anatomy, and I've just been going through, and it shows every aspect of the muscles. And right now what I'm doing is just flipping the pictures so that I've got it for the other side of the horse as well as the one side that they've done it for. So it just takes a lot of time, and doing that and working out my travel is just taking most of the day. So no sculpting today, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.